vibers, welcome back to the podcast. How are Matt.
Katie I always do the intro because I'm so baller at it, and like it's like low key my intro. But Katie always is like, I want to do the intro, but she messed it up, so it's my intro. Yeah.
Niet.
What?
Niet. Do you know what that means?
What?
Niet.
Yet?
It's like
Not
Russian
yet?
for no or something.
Isn't that 9?
No.
9. That's no. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, then niet is yes.
Wait. Oh, I'm thinking of German. You're thinking of Russian. What the hell?
Okay, welcome back to the podcast. It's almost Thanksgiving. We want a chill pod. Let's talk. Let's load up. Let's get acquainted with.
Yeah. How you guys doing? Sky and Sealand, how are you guys doing?
Yeah. Let's do a little life update. How have you been?
Well, like currently very tired. I had like quite the weekend so far, and filming
takes
it's
a lot
tiring.
out of you.
It does take a lot out of you. Especially with the TDs we've had, technical difficulties, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I do catch your drift.
Oh, nice. And so the TDs are really frustrating, actually.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's about taking it one step at a time and taking a step back. And actually, I'm kind of happy. Okay, so basically what happened is we filmed a 30-minute episode. And none of it saved. None of it saved. And so, but I was thinking, like...
We look yapped.
We did yap a lot. And a lot of it was, like, not great.
And unnecessary.
And so we got to redo it. And it's kind of nice, actually, when you kind of get to redo it into an episode. Because you know what you're going to say. You can add more perspective. And so basically, yeah, we turned a 30-minute yap session into a 16-minute masterpiece.
Infopod, yes.
Infopod masterpiece.
Fire.
And so, yeah, that's, well, we have pods like these to, not yap, but you know.
Like, thought it up.
It's chill, yeah? Yeah, it's chill, man.
It's chill. Yeah. Anyways, life checkup. I've been... Okay. Ready for this? Here's my crazy switch up. Beginning January 2024. No drama this year, please. End of 2024. Hella drama, thank you. And then mid 2024, let's not have any more drama because I already felt the heat kind of turning up. Then now that my drama's over, I think for the year, let's turn back up the heat. I'm really bored.
You want more drama?
No, not more drama. Like something happening. Oh my god. I want something to happen. Okay, in the beginning of the year, I actually had the clip somewhere that I said, I don't want anything to happen to me. I spoke too soon because, like, literally the 2 weeks after something happened to me. But, like, now on, I want something positive to happen to me. Clarification.
Hot take. Sometimes there's time for, like, happening stuff. But sometimes there's time for just, like, locking in.
Okay, that was my fault. Like, locking in was my fall. That was supposed to be my time where nothing was supposed to happen to me because I needed to lock in. However, now my fall busyness stuff is about to end, and my biggest love is the yearbook, and that's all I really have to focus on. And so I'm really excited about that, except for the fact that now, like, I have more time to think. And, like, I've felt the change a little bit because ever since tennis season's been over, I've been laying in bed, and I have more things to think about than winning or losing a match. And not that I'm spiraling, but, like, I have a lot of hopes and dreams. I just don't know how to get there.
Oh, that's very, yeah.
It's overwhelming.
That's a really common problem. How do we get to our hopes and dreams?
I don't even know the next step possibly to take.
Well, you could, like, trial and error it, maybe. Well, okay, do you want to share with us what your hopes and dreams are?
Yes. Okay, well, there's many. First of all, this yearbook, I need it to go perfectly this year. Last year, I mean, it was a good yearbook, but it could and I need to quality control the crap out of it because this year we have a lot of people, so it's quantity right now, and I need to make sure the quantity matches with the quality. Second of all, I would love to be... Bleep this actually because I don't want this to be shared. Finally, like having... Okay, I finally enjoy my identity, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I've always liked being Asian. Like, I know I'm Asian, but, like, there's a point as to where I'm so white. Like, I am whitewashed. Like, it's, like, not even funny. I'm in white. But, like, I'm just, like, I am. And I was just, like, it's not that I'm ashamed of my identity, but, like, I don't really care. Like, I've never had anything like racially motivated ever happen to me. I've never faced any racism. Like everyone, I was talking to everybody in like Apito, and they're like, "Oh yeah, somebody's called me." I really don't know if I've ever gone through
pause.
that.
I don't know if we could have the.
Oh well, we can bleep it out.
Okay.
I've never dealt with anything like super bad, and I'm grateful for that. But I don't know, like I don't know. I just like I've been thinking a lot about identity, and I also want to pass my driving test so badly, and all the juniors were telling me they all had automatic fails.
Really?
There's so many automatic fails.
Like just as soon as you get in the car, or just
like no, like you you did something, you're done.
Oh, it's like if you like roll a stop sign or like
automatic fail. If you go into the right turn lane before the lines turn dotted, automatic fail. Turning too fast, automatic.
Turning too fast?
Yes,
yeah.
there's such things.
You're not okay. You know what I noticed a lot in teenagers, but you know, I know some girls who can drive. They love to accelerate into their turns. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't accelerate into the turn. Accelerate. You're not even supposed to accelerate out of it. You're supposed to decelerate into the turn. Don't freaking do that. Oh, not Katie. Like going like a million miles.
Well, I just think I need to make it. Like it's already turning yellow. I gotta go.
Yeah, I guess.
But I see the issue. Also, it's like this is what annoys me is that you look, but nobody is looking like this. Like when I'm driving, nobody is looking like. Do you know what I mean?
It's a glance.
Like I'm looking at my mirror, like my eyes, like my head is not moving. Ready, watch. And then I have to look. I'm like blind spot. That's how much my head is moving. And they're like, you didn't look at your mirrors. That's what the driving instructor would say. Because they're like, I couldn't tell. I'm not looking at your eyes. You know what? You're not driving. Maybe start looking at my eyes. Look at where my eyes are looking. You're not doing anything better. So just watch me do this. Because Maddie was telling me, she's like, you have to do it like this. Like you have to like fully like rotate your head for them to even count it. So I'm really scared that nobody's gonna get. I feel like I over exaggerate everything. So hopefully it'll come in handy this time. Anyways, also I've been a bio beast. That was one of my things that I've written down there. I've never been good at science, but biology, I've been cooking at it so crazily hard. I love it so much more than chemistry, and I'm super happy about it.
Wow. So, where are your hopes and dreams? What are... Oh, well, you just like told us, but like...
My hopes and dreams.
Okay, and I guess like your driving test too.
My also hopes and dreams is that, I don't know, I would like to find some sort of, like, I would like... I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm in a really awkward place right now.
That's actually really funny.
I've been feeling that recently.
There's always like, towards the start of school, it's a very limbo period. No one sort of has found their ground yet. You know, like everyone's getting pounded with homework, but if you think about it, we, just 4 months ago, I was in the middle of summer.
Like, I was literally in Paris 4 months ago.
I was in Catalina 4 months ago. It was summer. It was summer and full drive. So I feel like it's not until pretty recently. School started and yeah, we got used to it. But then the heat packed on.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with packing on the heat, but there was no warning. It was just yeah.
Yeah.
So that's sort of what's going on. But I'm ready for a challenge. Who's not ready for a challenge?
I'm not
There's
ready
nothing
for a
you can do. You could either be like, this sucks, I can't do this, or you'd be like, you know what?
I feel like I've been challenged enough this year.
But here, you could have that attitude of I don't know what to do, I've been challenged enough. Then, but you still have the work to do.
You're so right. Might as well just if you haven't do anything, might as well do it to your fullest. Might as well yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. You're so right.
Might as well be I'm ready for another challenge.
I have to do more. Let's do more. Let's do more.
Let's go another. You, me in the ring right now, bro.
Let's go another round.
Let's go another round, bro.
Yeah, you know what? You're so right. Let's go another grind round. Let's do it again.
Let's do it.
I think because my adrenaline's dying out from tennis and mock trial that I feel tired, but I need to just boost it back up and get crazy hyped all over again. That's what I think needs to start going on. Also, I want to talk about something. Okay, I learned a lot about happiness because I listened to this podcast about happiness.
Wait, which pod? You don't remember the name?
Yes, I do actually. It's like Mel Robbins something. Oh. I'm pretty sure I might have said this on a different podcast. No, I didn't say this on the podcast, I don't think. Okay, whatever. Happiness is such a weird and complicated thing. There's like, I'm sure everyone has a definition of happiness. Like, you just know what it means. Like, happiness. Obviously, there's a difference between joy and happiness. We don't need to get into it. The point is, this is about happiness, okay? There's been so many studies done. And I was thinking, I was like sad this week earlier. And I was like, oh, I'm so sad. Like, I just want to be happy again. And I was thinking, like, was I happy over the summer? Like, I mean, like, kind of. But, like, I missed a time where, like, I was genuinely, like, just, like, so, like...
You're just smiling.
I was like, was I happy? And, like, was I happy when I had a boyfriend? Like, no. Like, I mean, yes, but, like, that's not the happiness I'm talking about. That's, like, the fleeting happiness. I'm talking about grounded, my feet, like, the things I'm touching is turning, like, joy. Like, I'm happy in my moment. And she was talking about how...
No, you're talking about the feeling of, like, when, like, you smile, but, like, it just happens. You don't even mean to smile. And, like, when you try and stop it, you can't.
Yeah, because you're just, like, an automatic, like, my resting moment is happy. Like, at my resting without trying, I am happy. Mm-hmm. That was what I was looking for. And what she said is, you have the capacity for, with all the research, like Harvard and Rutgers and whatever, all these colleges, the research. You have a capacity for 100% happiness. You could be 100% happy. Every day, every second, okay? There are some conditions, though.
You could. Yeah, you could do anything, really. But just, like, life happens, you know?
No, but listen to this. Out of the 100% of your happiness, you have 100%. 50% is...
Wait.
Totally based on genetics. You could just be... You could get unlucky, and you could just be a grumpy person. 50% of your whole capacity is determined solely based off genetics.
Okay, wait, get this in the frame. There you go.
Okay. 50%. So you're already at 50% now. Okay, let's just say you got messed up, your genetics just don't allow you to be a happy person because you were just a grumpy person. Everything's okay with that because you still have capacity for 50% happiness. That's still a lot of happiness, okay? Mm-hmm. Within that 50%, 10% of it, only 10% of your capacity of happiness is based off circumstance.
Okay.
Everyone thinks...
Well, only 10%.
Only 10%. Everyone thinks like, oh my god, like I'm only happy when I have a boyfriend. I'm only happy when I make $1 million. No. Only 10% of that is your happiness. The other 40% is your passion and your relationships. Your passion for the things you do, for the... I don't... It's like, do I have passion for the things I do? Like, do I have a meaning and purpose in life? I think they're split evenly, 20%, but it's like within the 40. Do I have meaning and passion in this life, in this world? Do I have a purpose? And then, do I have people to share my purpose with? Are there people around me in my life that like add to my life and aren't subtracting? Or even like she said, even people who aren't adding or subtracting, they're just like in there, is like not helping you out. It's not helping you out. The only things that are going to help you out are having purpose and having people that actually add to your life. People who don't add or subtract, they're as bad as the subtractors, honestly. Oh. Like, it's scientifically proven, apparently, that, like, I can find the links and link it down below if I find the links. But
if they're not adding...
If they're not adding or subtracting, they're just... If they're not adding...
They're neutral?
They're neutral. They don't do anything really for you. They're just, like, around. It's like, oh, hi, like, you're there. Like, oh, sunscreen, like, it's there. Like, well, I'm looking at a bottle. Like, oh, like, it's just like, there.
Yeah.
It's actually hurting you more than it's helping you.
Huh.
So I learned a lot now, and so...
Can you elaborate more on this genetics thing? I feel I feel like there's no way 50% of your genetics is...
Isn't that crazy? I'm fine with it because I think my genetics has made me a happy person. But it is crazy how 50% of it is determined solely based off your genetics. I'm not really sure what part of your DNA is controlled by it, but like your automatic response to like things, like if it's happy or sad, it had nothing to do with circumstance. It's just like things in your life, like you think, oh, like that's happy or that's sad, is just like completely up for like you just don't even get a choice in it. So there's also like a sad twist to it. Like you don't have a choice in 50%.
That's so strange. I feel like that's like, wow. I mean, like, where'd you get this?
Some Harvard study.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, like, it feels so legit. I mean, it is legit. Like, yeah. But I'm just thinking, well, the 50% doesn't really bother me. That what bothers me is that, or not bothers me, but, like, really hits me hard, is that 10% of your happiness is based on circumstance.
I think
that's nothing.
That's the most important one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people think it's much more.
Yeah.
But really, you can take your circumstances and either like flip them or
Yeah.
you decide what you do with your circumstances.
Exactly. So I'm thinking that's why it's so little, is because it's so interchangeable. Like, it's so quickly happening. Your circumstances change every single day.
Every single
So
second.
they don't have that. I mean, they have meaning, like they do, but they're not like damaging your overall happiness. And and like, of course, I think passion definitely should play the biggest role, like that big 40%. But they were talking about like there's different levels of passion too. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there's levels of passion too, and everything has different levels to it that you need to like fulfill to be happy. So, I mean, it's such a process. But I was just thinking, like, how can I be a happy person? How can I make sure I have all these things? Genetics you can't control, but circumstances, I mean, you can control it. But really, I should be focusing on relationships and purpose, because they're the other 40%.
Which is a big chunk.
That's a big chunk. That's
that you
almost half.
can control.
That you have absolute control over.
Huh.
So yeah, lesson of the day, if you wanted to know.
So I guess just, passion is super important.
Yeah, feeling like you have a purpose.
Actually, I'm reading this book, or like I'm about to start it. I've started it, but like
it's not in there. Yeah, like.
What do you mean? Like I'm not like
I'm
not like in the
middle of
juicy
it?
part.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
But I've started it, and basically, I mean, it's called Ikigai, which is like Japanese, which like it means like pretty much like it's like Japanese, and it means like the way to like find purpose in life and like live a long life. And so basically, it's like this 3-way Venn diagram, I'm pretty sure, of like it's like what you love. It's like oh, I'm forgetting it, but like it's like what you love, what you're
good at,
what you love, what you're good at, and what you can get paid for.
Yeah.
And then so like there's like you can find mission, passion, and there's some other one.
Oh,
it's called
I remember you were saying this to me. Vision.
But it's basically like what you're good at and what you're good at and what you can get paid for is passion. What you're good at and
okay, it's vocation.
Oh, yeah. Vocation. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's what you love and what you're good at is is passion. What you love and what the world needs, that's what it was, is mission. Then what you can be paid for and what the world needs is vocation. And then what you're good at and what you can be paid for is profession.
Yeah.
And so that's this little four
so.
Venn diagram is, I'm super interested in it, but unfortunately just with life and stuff I can't like completely start reading it. But watch out for the next upcoming pods, because I'm definitely going to drop some wisdom.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's life update, mindset update, thoughts recently.
Yeah. That's still insane. But don't let your circumstances, even if you can't
affect
control
you 100%.
Yeah.
Don't even let,
even though it's only 10%, it typically affects you much more than that. But that's what you think, at least.
But put yourself in perspective and just know that it's 10%.
Yeah, put yourself in 10% and know that it's actually 10%. And so when you think your circumstances are affecting you, no, it's not the circumstances that are the issue here.
Yeah, it's probably something else.
It's something else.
It could be passion, relationships, or your genetics.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, guys. Bye-bye.